Yeah. Movies. All right, The Signal. All right, first of all, did you watch it, X-Ray, right? No, you did. Did you watch it, Garrison?
I saw it.
Okay, Garrison.
Oh, I don't like that tone.
Yeah, I just heard that. Oh God! All right, Garrison, what did you honestly think of this film?
Okay. All right.
Well, first tell us about it.
Go ahead and tell us about it, Mikey.
All right, yeah, that's true. Sorry. Well, basically, the movie's about ordinary people. First off, it's a horror film told in 3 different perspectives, and basically, it's about a bunch of people in this apartment all around the world. They're just watching TV or whatnot, and all of a sudden, out of nowhere, a mysterious signal comes. Get it? The Signal movie, hence Signal. Yeah. Well, basically, a signal comes onto the screens, and it just basically turns them to the most craziest people you'd ever known, and they start turning on each other and killing everyone in a crazy, bloody horror fest.
Yawn. Okay.
Wait a minute. Yawn.
Okay.
Yawn. Okay.
Here's what
Garrison, tell me what you think.
I'm gonna tell you what you think, man. Okay. Okay. In the beginning, it started off, with that chick, right? And her little naked dude, which automatically made me kind of, like, this movie is gay. When I see naked male buttocks, I just don't appreciate it.
Oh.
And so I moved on. I moved past that. And it got to, the little inside the house thing when the TVs and stuff. And it just, the first part was the best part. And after that, it just like slowly got worse to me. And, it was just it was bad. It was just bad to me. I don't like movies that are, I don't know. It was too much.
Take a deep breath, Mikey. Take a deep breath.
It was too much.
Just take a deep breath.
I didn't like it. I'm sorry. But you have to realize I'm not that big of a horror flick fan anyway. So
I understand.
Yeah,
Garrison.
that's right.
Because you're that, I understand. What do you think about it, Xavier?
Well, initially I liked the beginning because it was crazy. I like movies that start off and I'm like, wait a minute, slow down, what the heck? So I initially liked that, but I didn't really like the way the movie it tried to kind of mimic Dawn of the Dead a little bit. It started off being all crazy, then it went to comedy, which really wasn't comedy.
Exactly, it was black comedy, which was retarded.
And then it went to a little bit of suspenseness again, and then next thing you know, nothing made sense in the end. We still don't know what the people were. Nothing made sense.
Right, like who put the stuff in the TV? That would answer some questions. That would give the movie a couple points with me. Like, if I could find out who put the stuff in the TV and why, then yeah, that's cool.
Mikey's over there with a headache. What, Mikey? Uh-oh. He's about to explode.
Is it my go?
Go ahead, bro.
Ahead.
All right. First off, I absolutely love this movie for the fact that, first off, it was 3 directors. That's why you guys noticed it went to horror, it went to comedy, and then it went to suspense. Because it was 3 different directors who basically wrote 3 different screenplays, and they just wrote it without telling each other it. And then they filmed their own movies, and they mashed them together with the same exact story. So basically, I love the film for what it was. I think it had a great mixture of black comedy, because the black comedy part was really perfect because it shows you, like The Signal, how it totally screws up these people. They're laughing for no reason. They're imagining a bunch of shit. That's how they're dancing with corpses. It's just a bunch of crazy shit. The Signal really makes you go nuts. That's why I loved it so much. And you guys are saying that nothing was explained, but think about it. It's told from 3 different perspectives. So there's not one person who's going to run the streets and tell you the whole story. No scientists, none of that. It's told by 3 different perspectives. And basically, it's just what they lived through. And I thought that's what it was exactly.
What that one dude, Chip, I think that was his name, Chip, not Kent, because Kent was a dead dude, but whoever the other dude was, Chip or whatever his name was, he seemed as though he understood what was going on, but
Yeah, but do you understand?
he really
was
didn't
just
at the
moving.
same time.
He was just
Yeah.
crazy. Exactly. Because the signal just took over. That's why it's so intense. The signal just makes you batshit crazy or whatnot. Like when the main character Ben, I think his name was Ben, right? The boyfriend.
Oh, yeah, I think
believe so.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, he saw. Supposedly, he saw his girl that he was trying to find. Her face was all destroyed and messed up and whatnot. Then he started freaking out and screaming while Chip was laughing his ass off. And he just looks at Chip and starts screaming his lungs out and everything. Then it stops, and then it was just what he was thinking. So like, oh, that was intense. It's just so bad.
Yeah,
crazy.
that was one of the suspenseful sections.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was
And
cool.
the end, people I heard were having a problem with it. Like, oh my god, the movie just ended black. It just went fade to black. It just
Yeah.
went cut to black. I was like,
was
you
the
know what?
music?
It's easy to understand.
Did the music pull her
Yeah, but
out?
it's easy to understand, dude.
Yeah, I mean,
What happened was, are you still going?
no, go ahead, bro.
What?
Go ahead,
What'd you say?
bro.
What'd you say, Garrison?
I was just gonna say, did the music pull her out or whatever? Hello.
Well, I'll tell you what happened.
Go ahead.
Basically, yeah, she had dreamed. Well, yeah, she imagined them escaping. You know, they all got up or whatnot. They so-called escaped, but just like everyone else, they all had their individual, like, how can I say,
Perspectives.
exactly. So they all three of them thought different things. You know, so basically, she thought of them escaping, but then it cuts that scene where they're still there. And basically, the boyfriend put the headphones onto her so she couldn't concentrate on the signal anymore. So once he put the headphones onto her, her eyes like shift into focus and she started to cry in relief. So basically that means that she's okay and everyone was alright.
So is this one person dreaming this and they wake up? I mean,
No,
it's
it's a real thing. It's just the signal took over them. It just went crazy, batshit crazy, and they just survived it, surprisingly.
Right. And the funny thing about this movie was in that one, it was actually it gave the movie. This fact gave the movie some points with me. It was in fact filmed here in Atlanta, which is always nice. Two, hey, Xavier, you know, I told you that I thought that I saw something that looked like Atlanta, and it turned out it really was Atlanta, which is always cool. But two, like in the theater, like some dude got stabbed after watching the movie. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. So it made me think, like, is this signal real? Because the
Two
signal.
guys got stabbed.
Yeah.
People were
Why?
saying that. I don't know. They were just two people, just two friends. They were just sitting in the seats, and this guy randomly comes over and stabs them both.
Yeah.
wow.
I mean, you could get away with that type of
I'm
stuff.
playing that day.
You could get away with that type of stuff, you know. Like, you could just blame it on the movie. I know that's what I would do.
the signal got to me.
And then they start banning movies, and then here we are in a whole little
No more podcasts.
Oh man. So final verdict on this movie? Catch
I
it in the
absolutely loved
theaters.
it. Catch it
rent
in the theater. I thought it was phenomenal. Great writing, really smart backstory and everything. Great flashbacks. I thought it was perfect.
Come to Atlanta and watch it in an Atlanta movie theater. That's the only way it's good. That's the only. That's the only way the movie is worth it.
And I think you should just watch it at your house. It's one of those movies that you really got to focus on, and a lot of times you can't focus when you got a lot of people around you. So, yeah.
Okay.
Wow, Mikey just made a face. He didn't comment.
No, I know. So like, okay, that's good.